watching Good Morning San Diego.
California is the only state in the country that allows lane splitting, where motorcyclists pass vehicles by driving between them. Joining me right now is attorney Ross Jurewitz. He's telling us more about laws that are being updated, if you will, or at least well-defined. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
A lot of people that drive in cars don't even know that this is legal, that you can actually lane split in this state, and in certain terms, it's legal, right?
Yes, California is the only state in the union that doesn't explicitly outlaw lane sharing, so long as it's done safely and reasonably. And what's happened in the last few weeks is the California Highway Patrol has actually come out after working with motorcycle advocacy groups and actually helped to define what is safe and reasonable. And
this is the first time they really defined it. I know when I moved here 10 years ago and got my motorcycle license here, I asked about lane splitting. They said, well, yeah, it's legal. But no one could tell you exactly what was legal, what speed you could go, what you could do. But this is finally defining it.
Right. Before these guidelines came out, basically a motorcyclist could get cited for unsafe speed or unsafe lane changes, but nobody really knows what those things are. It's basically going too fast for road conditions.
All right, so let's talk about what these new conditions are.
Sure. First of all, what the California Highway Patrol wants to make sure every motorist knows is that lane sharing is legal. A recent poll came out and said that 50% of all motorists don't know it's legal.
50%?
50%. Mm-hmm. And they've actually done some studies to say that, and some polls, that 10% of motorists have actually taken active efforts to try and prevent motorcyclists from lane splitting by cutting them off or opening doors.
Opening doors, and that is a very scary proposition. So what do these new rules define? What can you do on a motorcycle?
Well, first of all, California Highway Patrol says if you're an inexperienced rider, you should not lane share. If you do lane share, you should not do it at a speed over 40 miles an hour and no more than 10 miles an hour faster than the flow of traffic. So if traffic is going faster than 30 miles an hour, you shouldn't be lane sharing at all.
Okay, here's the flip side of that, though. If you do and you break the law, CHP and other police officers, they have a hard time catching you because there's so much traffic.
That's true. And I think that CHP is actually coming out and giving these guidelines, not necessarily to increase the traffic citations that they issue, but to make sure it's safer for all motorists.
You deal with this on a daily basis with your law firm. You handle some of these cases?
Yes, we do. In fact, we actually have a lane sharing case going to trial in about 3 weeks.
Are some of them what you just said, that sometimes drivers take it in their own hands to stop some of these lane shares?
Occasionally that happens here. What we see, though, more often is that motorists aren't aware of how motorcyclists actually use the road and what they can legally do.
All right, and you're coming up with, and we've got to go, but you're coming up with a manual, a safety manual. Your law firm is. It's going to be released. How can people in the future get a hold of something like this?
Right, we're publishing a motorcycle safety handbook for San Diego motorists. It'll be absolutely free, and they can order that through our website.
And what is that?
That'll be Jurewitz.com, which is JUREWITZ.com.
All right, Russ, thank you very much for sharing that with us. We appreciate it.